On a peaceful little farm, there lived a mischievous duckling named Daisy. She had shiny yellow feathers and always seemed to be up to something. Daisy loved playing pranks on the other farm animals, and while she thought it was all in good fun, the others didn't always agree. One day, Daisy saw the piglet, Porky, sleeping in the sun. An idea popped into her head. She tiptoed over and gently tickled his nose with a feather. Porky sneezed so hard that he woke up in surprise, rolling into a pile of hay. Daisy! Porky groaned, but Daisy just giggled and waddled away. Daisy's next target was the farmer. He had just taken off his hat to wipe his brow when Daisy sneaked up behind him. She grabbed the hat with her beak and dashed off, hiding it behind the barn. The farmer searched everywhere for his hat, scratching his head in confusion. Daisy peeked from behind the barn, her eyes twinkling with mischief. Daisy then visited the chicken coop. The hens were busy laying eggs, and they didn't notice her sneaking in. Quietly, she swapped the eggs from one nest to another, causing confusion among the hens. When they returned to their nests, they clucked in bewilderment. "Where did my egg go?" one hen squawked, while Daisy chuckled softly from a corner. In the barn, the cow, Bessie, was being milked by the farmer. Daisy waddled over and bumped into the bucket, causing the milk to spill all over the floor. The farmer sighed, "Not again, Daisy." But Daisy just grinned and waddled away, leaving the mess behind. Daisy decided to play a prank on the birds next. She climbed onto the scarecrow and started flapping her wings wildly. The birds, thinking the scarecrow had come to life, flew away in terror. Daisy quacked with laughter, proud of her clever trick. While passing the sheep, Daisy noticed their wool was extra fluffy. She thought it would be funny to tug on the wool of one of the sheep, Snowy. She grabbed a bit of wool with her beak and pulled. Snowy bleated in surprise, turning to see Daisy scampering away. Near the pond, Daisy saw the dogs, Max and Molly, playing together. She had a sneaky idea. She splashed in a nearby muddy puddle, sending dirty water flying all over the dogs. "Daisy," they barked, shaking off the mud. Daisy just gave them an innocent look before diving into the pond. Daisy decided to challenge the other animals to a race. She convinced Porky, Max, and some chickens to line up at the barnyard fence. "Ready, set, go," Daisy quacked. But instead of running, she flew into the air, easily reaching the finish line first. "That's not fair," Porky snorted, but Daisy only grinned. As the farmer was getting ready for the day, Daisy sneaked into the house and hid one of his boots. When the farmer came to put them on, he could only find one boot. He looked around confused. Daisy quacked mischievously from outside the window. Daisy noticed that the farmer's hat had fallen into the pond. While the farmer was trying to fish it out, Daisy kept nudging it further away with her beak. Every time the farmer got close, the hat floated farther, much to his frustration. Daisy swam around, enjoying her little game. Daisy spotted the donkey, Clyde, resting under a tree. She thought it would be funny to tie a ribbon around his tail. She found a bright red ribbon and quietly looped it around Clyde's tail. When he stood up, the ribbon swayed behind him. Clyde had no idea why the other animals were laughing, but Daisy was pleased with her work.